Thank you for staying tuned. You are watching the Rising Spivey Show, and I have Miss Christol Williams here in the studio. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I'm feeling really good. I'm happy that you're here finally.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, Christol is the owner of Christol Salon and Spa in Clinton and in Largo.
Yes.
You were recently awarded the Youth Entrepreneur of the Year award.
Yes.
How does it feel to be recognized for all of your endeavors?
It just feels like an honor. I feel very blessed right now. I didn't think this, would happen, I guess, but once you work so hard, and I guess this is what I live for, this is what I work hard for, and at the end of the day, I can really see that it pays off.
Right, and it does. Your facility is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You don't have just a regular salon. You have a really nice, calming, everything from the bathroom. It's got candles lit. The massage room looks like a child's bedroom, like a magical place. It's really, really nice. So the thing is, I went to school with Christol. We went to elementary school together. We played basketball together. We cheerleaded together. When we got older, maybe middle school. So I remember you used to twist my hair.
Yes,
we used to watch videos in her room. And look, this song came on by Sunshine Anderson. Heard it all before. And you used to do this stupid dance like you were too much, and it came on, and I remember dag, the time flies. She had all of this attitude, and you was in the TV come home late.
Oh, so you gonna put me on blast
but
right now?
I just it's so amazing how time flies, and you were doing twisting my little hair then, and here you are as a woman with your own 2 salons, not one. Not not a little booth in a plaza or something like that, but you own 2 huge facilities. Actually, one in Largo, right in the area, basically where we grew up.
Yes, it's a blessing, right? The high school we went to, so right, our stomping ground. So it really feels like home, and it really makes me feel a part of the community, to serve the community.
When did you realize you wanted to do hair?
Of course, I didn't realize it when I was twisting the hair, but I guess God had something planned for me. But my mom, she kind of made me get a job, and I guess the only job that was out there at the time was, because I wasn't 15, so I had to do something that would kind of keep me going, and I started out sweeping in the salon. And then I was just really motivated by the fact that it just felt so free spirit. It didn't feel like you had to
a 9 to 5.
Right. It just felt so free. And it didn't feel like work. It just felt like, a time and place to serve people, and where they can relax and actually make people feel better. So that's what kind of inspired me. So then I said, okay, of course I wanted to be a news broadcaster, something. That's funny because you're in the line of media and everything like that. So, but I just really didn't think that, I would be a professional and owner of salons and, all of that. So it's just amazing.
It is. It really is. I remember after I had Kenzie, you came to visit me at my mom's house.
Okay.
And you were like, you should go to hair school. You should just get it out the way. I was like, I'm not going to hair school. You was like, it's easy. You're going to make all of this money. You should just go. I should have listened.
No. And that's what I learned doing it so much. It's really a passion, because you come across a lot of stylists, and it has to feel like, it's a passion type of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel as though that's when you get the most out of whatever you're doing in life. If it's passion, it's coming from the heart, and it doesn't feel like work.
Right. Now, I'm a businesswoman, but I don't manage employees the way you do. How is it to be at your age with a flock of employees in 2 locations? You're the boss. How is that? How does that work?
It's what's a good word to put this? It's very rewarding.
Okay.
It's very rewarding because, you know, my age, I'm kind of getting up there. I'm no longer 21. So, of course, most of my staff is older than me.
Right.
So sometimes it's a situation of, you know, the age card or, you know, people trying to maybe not really not really respecting me, I should say, because of my age. But at the end of the day, I treat people like they want to be treated. So I feel as though with all of my staff and all of my team, we have a relationship where it's just kind of, you know, mutual, I should say, where we all get along, we can communicate. It's never like I'm, you know, demanding, or I kind of let people be who they are and feel comfortable. Because when you're working, you're at work longer than you are at home sometimes. So, you know, work is home sometimes.
Right,
so
yeah.
you can't just be a boss that's just like kind of too demanding and too, you know,
And
just
face
right, just doing too
on
much.
toes.
So I just treat people how they want to be treated, and when we have to get serious, which we already are, we do.
I believe you know how to.
But the age card definitely can be a struggle. But at the end of the day, it just makes me realize how blessed I am.
Yeah, to be where you are. You work so hard. You work really hard. Do you take days off?
Well, I mean, I graduated to 1 day off after my first salon kind of launched about 3 years. And then once I opened my second salon, I've been back to every day. So
Every day.
every day.
Wow.
Every day.
But that's what it takes. That hard work is what it takes to become the youth entrepreneur of the year. You have to work hard every day.
I'm going to get away from every day, but when you're addicted to work, it's not work.
Right.
When I go home at night, I feel like I'm on vacation. So it doesn't feel, I feel like I'm getting away. That's how much I like to work. So hopefully, you know, it won't burn me out or anything like that.
All right, let me ask you this. What is it like, well, what has been one of the challenges of being an entrepreneur, of being a businesswoman? Let me first say this, that you have a very great foundation.
Yes,
you have a great family foundation. Yeah.
I thank God for my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Willams. I love them so much.
I love them too. Thanks for letting me spend the night over all of those nights.
All of those nights, our rides to
carpool,
different places and everything. I just thank God for my parents, and they're definitely my motivators, and I just look up to them. Without their support, I wouldn't be here where I am today. It's just a blessing to really, you know, operate and manage with their support.
And your dad's so funny. I know he makes the salon a lot of fun because he always has a joke for me.
Yes. But I kind of, you know, I'm at a point now where I'm basically building the brand and really focusing on the brand for what it is, and really seeing the importance of branding. You can never work on your brand too much. So it's just trying to really make Christol Salon and Spa like a true brand where it could just live forever.
Okay, so let me close with this. When people hear Christol Salon and Spa, what do you want them to think? Christol Salon and Spa, what comes to mind?
What comes to mind is trendy, relaxing, clean, edgy, professional, customer friendly, customer satisfaction, just all those things. Catering, pampering, we're just all about the customer.
All of the above, right? You really have a wonderful thing going for you. I hope you can come back on.
Thank you.
She is responsible for this do here. Please see her. And my color, what do you call this?
That's the ombre. That's the ombre.
Yes.
Ombre.
And that, what does that mean? It starts from dark and goes to light.
Yes.
She convinced me I needed to do something new. So I said, this is a good start for me, and I love it.
Yes. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Much blessings to you. I know you're going to be successful.
Likewise.
Coming up next, we have Brian Hampton. He takes a trip to U Street in Washington, D.C. to see Up and Up's open mic. Stay tuned.